What is going on? So today I'm going to show you how to pull slack out of the bar or engage your lats, or as Lance calls it, breaking the bar, whichever way that your mind processing pulling slack and getting tight in a deadlift. I'm going to be demonstrating the sumo deadlift because that's what kind of puller I am, but the same rules for the most part apply for both conventional and sumo. So I'm going to just show you how I set up, and then I'll walk you through some cues and some ways that I remember to pull slack. So I always get my stance first. I'm not gonna go into super detail about stance because we could do that in another video. Everybody's different with where they put their feet positioning. I'm a very wide sumo person because I am a little person. So when I'm in this position, I like to think of elongating my arms, and I actually have a whole routine to do that beforehand. We won't get into that either. So as I come down to the bar, I'm gonna extend my arms as long as possible. So now my shoulders are gonna be slightly rolled forward. So when I'm in this position, what I'm gonna do is at the top, before I sit my hips into the actual deadlift, I'm going to pull up on the bar, and then once I'm there, I'm going to extend my hips, and I'm already gonna be floating the bar. So, this is why I need a hair tie. Just gonna stick it in my shirt. Again, elongate the arms. From here, I'm gonna take a big brace, and what I'm thinking about as I pull the slack is I'm going to round my shoulders, but then I'm going to bring my chest forward, and I'm going to protect my armpits. So from here, you're going to round and then open up the chest, and you should feel the back of your arm, your tricep, and your lat kind of become one. So just going through the whole motion, long arms, big brace, round the shoulders, protect the armpits, and stand. Now, a lot of times people struggle with that, and what they actually do is they're here and they pull like this. So they're not actually opening up their chest and engaging their lats as much, and they're gonna end up being more forward in their lift. This is either with conventional or sumo. So you really wanna think about having tight armpits. So again, pull and stand. Boobies out is my favorite cue. Protect the armpits, boobs forward, head up. And now this is just for sumo. Conventional clearly is different. But a lot of times people get confused with the cue, keeping yourself over the bar. This is not what it means when you keep yourself over the bar. You just want to maintain as upright as possible. The only way to do that is having good thoracic extension, being able to open up your chest and bring your shoulders back. So thoracic extension looks like this. Bad thoracic extension looks like this, meaning that you're going to lean forward and your body cannot open. So as the weight gets heavier, it's going to be very hard to bring those plates off the floor. Now, just showing you very quickly conventional. So again, stance is up to you. You can stand however close, wide, narrow, away from yourself that you want. Again, elongate those arms. So from here, your chest is already gonna be a little bit more open because you have a wider grip, but you're gonna do the same thing. Pull the slack. You hear that noise? You never want to hear this as you pull. You wanna lock it, keep that chest up, and stand. So again, as I was here, I pulled the slack, got my lats tight, and then I brought my chest up, and I followed through with my hips. So another cue you can think of whenever you're pulling that is you want to put your armpits inside your pockets. So go back to sumo just because that's what I'm comfortable with. Once I go to pull the slack, I am actually pushing my shoulder blades in and downwards instead of just inwards. So you want to put your shoulder blades inside your back pockets, so that way you keep your chest up. Those are some of my cues that I use, and that just makes me remember how to engage my lats. And also, when you engage your lats and you keep your chest more upright, you're gonna go from pulling an actual sumo instead of pulling a sumo RDL. Not good for your spine, not good for your upper back, and you engage your glutes and your hamstrings 0%. But that's it.